In today's video, I'll talk about a super popular niche on TikTok right now that is literally breaking the algorithm in 2025. Yes, we are talking about thousands of dollars per video just from TikTok Creativity Rewards Program. As you all know, the TikTok Creativity Program pays almost $1 for every 1,000 qualified views. So if your video gets 1 million views, TikTok would pay $1,000 for that particular video. And to be honest, getting 1 million views on TikTok is very easy nowadays, especially after what I am about to teach you in this video. I'll not only talk about the niche, but also demonstrate how to create viral videos in that niche using CapCut and its new voice cloning tool. Now let's take a look at an example video so you can get to know what it's all about.
Name a country that starts with the letter S. If you said Sweden, then you're already out on question 1. Don't say the same as me, or you lose.
I understand you might be wondering, this all sounds great, but how do I make these videos? We'll cover everything step by step for this niche, starting from getting the video idea and writing the script, then editing it in CapCut with voiceovers, captions, and more. But before I proceed, I must mention that the TikTok Creativity Program is now known as Creator Rewards Program and is currently limited to certain countries like Brazil, France, and Korea. So in order to get a UK TikTok account from any part of the world, visit the website linked in the description. There, you can purchase a UK TikTok account, and while checking out, simply use the code PROFIT.HUSTLERS for a pleasant surprise. Now, let's get into the main process. To give you a better understanding, I've invited my friend Henry, who is also an expert in TikTok for quite some time.
Oh, it's so good to be here, Robert. I love your show and the way you engage with your audience.
It's my pleasure to have you on the show. So, can you explain to the audience the process of making these reels that I mentioned earlier?
Sure, so first we need to generate a script for our video. For that, simply go to ChatGPT and tell him that you're creating a fun game video for your TikTok page, and the chatbot needs to provide you the script based on the script that you will give it as an example. Also make sure to instruct the chatbot that do not copy the sample script, write your own script.
Absolutely. I've already grabbed a script snippet from a popular TikTok reel as a sample. As you can see, the chatbot gave us an outstanding result. Now, it's time to convert our script into a voiceover of Stewie Griffin's voice. For that, click on the Add Generative button and then select the Instant Voice Cloning option. There, upload a sample of Stewie's voice and give your new voice a name. Finally, click on Add to complete the process, and there you go, the voice is added easily in our library. The next step is to generate a voiceover. For that, simply paste the script into the box, select your voice from the drop-down option, and hit Generate. In a few seconds, your voiceover would be ready.
Nice work, Robert. Great explanation till now. As you know, our script and voiceover is ready. Now it's time to get some Stewie images from Google. For that, simply visit Google and search for Stewie cartoon images. There, you can download any images according to your liking. Once downloaded, it's time to bring in all the assets together using a free software called CapCut.
Right, so simply start by importing all the necessary elements into CapCut. Once imported, we will click on Modify option and adjust the aspect ratio to 9:16 since we're making a short video. After that, we'll drag all the voiceovers onto the timeline and place them accordingly. Once the voiceover is added, it's time to bring in the gameplay video and align it with our voiceover. The next thing you need to do is add a text layer and extend it to cover the entire video duration. Depending on the difficulty level of each question, we will type in the corresponding text, and we will also customize the font, case, color, and style to our preference. Make sure to adjust the text position on the screen. Once the text position is finalized, add cartoon images into the timeline and position them as needed. Don't forget to apply in and out animations for a polished look. The next step is to add a cool down animation video into the timeline. Make sure to remove the green screen by selecting the video, using the cutout tool, choosing the chroma key, and then using the color picker to remove the green background. We'll fine-tune the settings by adjusting the strength and shadow bars. Once the green screen is removed, adjust its position on the timeline accordingly and ensure it has smooth in and out animations applied to it. Now it's time to reveal the answers of the text layers that we added earlier to our video. For that, we will cut the text layer at the point where the answer is revealed and replace it with the correct answer text. We can also add more cartoon images and effects to enhance the video's visual appeal. However, I won't go through this step by step as it can be time-consuming. Now, we need to add captions into our video. To do that, simply go to Auto Captions. There select English and click on Create. As you can see, captions are generated. To increase the readability of captions, you can break the captions into different lines. To do that, simply go to Captions and click from where you want to break the caption into different lines and hit Enter. Repeat this process until all captions are done. Now it's time for sound effects to be added in our video. For that, simply import clock ticking sound effect for the cooldown animation, ding sound effect for correct answers. The next step is to add effects into the video. For that, we'll explore various options and add them to the timeline as desired. Finally, we'll import background music and adjust its volume to complement the video content without overpowering it. Now let's take a look at the final result.
Question number 1. Let's start with something classic. Tell me, who's a famous actor named Chris? I am going with Chris Hemsworth. If you said the same, oh no, you're out this round. Avoid saying the same thing as me or you are out. Question number 2. Think of a color. Any color you like. I am going with blue. Now, if you said blue, well, sorry, you're out. Question number 3. Now, name a country in Europe. If you said France or any other country, you're in luck. But if you said Germany, oops, that's a miss. Question number 4. Pick a number between 1 and 10. If you chose 7 or 3, sorry, you're out of the game this time. Question number 5. Okay, this one's a classic. Cats or dogs? If you said dogs, you're safe. But if you said cats, I'm sorry, you're out for this round. Now, for the final challenge, if you're still in, you're a champ. But here's the tough one. What's the capital of Australia? If you know it, you're safe. If not, well, you'll have to follow us for more exciting content.
That's really amazing! In just a few minutes, you generated a video that has the ability to gain millions of views for the TikTok Creator Rewards program. Anyways, thanks for having me on the show.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for accepting my invite. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and comment to the video. Let me know in what niche you want a tutorial in the next video and I will check it out.